Hello, so quick video about MSteppySnap. It's latest Max Full Live unit I released about 2 days ago, and so here's a quick workflow and demo of it. So I'll drop 2 units on this MIDI track. By the way, MSteppySnap is a MIDI unit made for modulations of other Ableton units or VST or whatever. So here's MJam Band. It's an instrument, MIDI instrument I made like 2 months ago, and it's really convenient to use it with SteppySnap because MJam Band just play a MIDI note based on a curve, and as you can see, SteppySnap is incrementing its modulation sliders from MIDI not on. So let's have an operator model. And let's map some settings like this. So yeah, it's pretty instant, like you see, just mapping on this course, and then I can use the map value to change the original parameter value. So you can see it's moving at the same time, and the depth of the modulation. Okay, so this is working like with note on, MIDI note on. I can also use the sync like this here. Sync MIDI, I'll tell more about it after, and glorg. So let's play with sync. It's just sync is just syncing to the playhead. So like it's classic modulation unit mode. I wanted to add it because it's convenient, and especially because you can inject one sequencer into another. And so it can be fun to play with this. Now MIDI note, it's like you choose a root note and then playing with pitch. See, it'll play the slice from the MIDI pitch, and then glorg is secret sauce. For the moment, it's just a slice value. It's pretty convenient. You can automate it and then travel through sliders, modulation sliders. Nothing revolutionary with glorg, but I see perhaps. So let's stay in step mode, and I'll add up to 16 step. Whoop. Up, and then I'll do this fixed. I need to remap because it's not the same. Up. So that's cool. It sounds pretty good. Let's use another sequencer. So SteppySnap has 4 different sequencers, and per sequencers you have 4 map targets. So let's map this one to the frequency of this one. Up. So you see now what's interesting is that I have one parameter that is modulated from 16 steps, and one parameter that is modulated by 4 steps. By the way, you can add here. You can also randomize the sliders value. Like this. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Let's play with time. So I'll use this one and map it to time. Okay, pitch envelope. Where is the envelope? Okay, decay like this, and peak, initial peak like this. Let's modulate the pitch envelope with the second sequencer. And now let's use another one, like 6 steps, and map the decay of this pitch envelope. Okay. Now, okay, I'm happy with this, and now I will copy this preset, go to preset 2, this is a preset wheel, and paste all the sequencer, and now randomize the shit out of it. So the presets only save the value of the sliders, not the other parameters. So you can, but because we can morph and rotate stuff, so I thought it was perhaps too complex to be able to morph between every parameter. And now, what I found interesting with MSteppySnap is that you can also use it as like a one slider. You can use one slider to just snapshot a state of a unit. Like let's add an audio effect, like I don't know. I love to use roll, so let's use roll with feedback like this and set the amount. Okay, and now I will map time. Okay, and now here like this. Also, for you have some visualizer like this to see you modulation. I added this feature because in the map panel there is something that I'm pretty proud of. It's the inject section. So let's take the first sequencer like this. That will also modulate like drive. It might be a bit noisy. Okay. Yeah. And so I can play with the depth. I can also invert the depth from the original sequence. And of course set the base value. Oh, shit. Okay. Like this. So inject, you can inject another sequencer within it. Like I'm taking this one and I will inject its values no, I will take this one because it's six sliders. It's more interesting because you can have longer modulation. And so you can use these different algorithms in order to make a more complex modulation like this. See? Let's make this shorter like this. And let's make it a regular sequence. See? This is addition, you have subtraction, multiplication, and you have some, I like this one, the ease in and ease out. So you have two destinations. You can learn from the source, the inject source, or learn from this sequencer to the source. So this one is injecting this value toward the value of the current sliders. So so def for this one is time, actually. It's not def. Def is always the same, it's just the time. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And then you can also make some crazy stuff like this. Let's make this. So yeah, and what's fun is that you can rotate like this. And what is really stupid is that you can use like modulator like this on this one. Yeah, it's perhaps a bit dangerous, but actually it shouldn't crash. I thanks to some beta testers, I found some problems with it, and so now it works. So this is really fun. Oh, so what I think it's very interesting is in this, I wanted an easy way to change everything for every sequences, not only the preset wheel. So I made these two knobs for the master value. So it moves the target value, not the, and at the same time the modulation value. And def is the depth of the modulation for every sequences and targets. So yeah, so I think I covered about anything with it. That's it. So I can show you the track I made for for the video, and I use MSteppySnap and MGen Band on every tracks. So I might reduce the sound. I will release this track soon. So here's the bass. Oh wow, movement. So not so much modulation, but you know, you can very quickly apply some movement to your sound. So it's not only it's a sound design instrument. Actually, you control sound design parameters, but because it creates motion and stuff like this, it really changes quickly what's the result of what you want. Because very often you have some modulation source, which are great in every instrument, and you can have some really complex stuff. But this is really spontaneous, and this is why I made it. This is why I made this unit. Oh, the kick is interesting, actually. See, just kick and roar. Not much. I'm not modulating much parameters, but it works. Yeah. Here. Same for this one. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about morph. Morph is just going on the opposite side. This one is really fun. Yeah. Yeah, groovy. Yeah. Good for transients and stuff. Yeah, so that's it. That's about MSteppySnap. Yeah, I have other plans for next instruments, and that's it. I hope you'll enjoy this unit. Bye.